Turn me up, bro. Shit. You know what it is. I know.
They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, dealers with me for real, they right here where I'm at. They know I like that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta scratch that. The bad man, bad man, the bad man, bad man, the bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta scratch that. The bad man, you ain't gon' like me if you don't like facts. You up that thing on me, I shoot you right back. My credibility good, my reputation bad. Swear to God, you ain't gon' like it when I'm mad. The night out is up early with the rooster. I don't need the 1-9, that's Miss Schuster. Whoever counted me out, they one counting. Started from the bricks, but now we move mountains. They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, dealers with me for real.
Turn me up, bro. Shit. You know what it is. I know.
They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, dealers with me for real, they right here where I'm at. They know I like that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, bad man, the bad man, bad man, the bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, you ain't gon' like me if you don't like facts. You up that thing on me, I shoot you right back. My credibility good, my reputation bad. Swear to God, you ain't gon' like it when I'm mad. The night out is up early with the rooster. I don't need the 1-9, that's Miss Schuster. Whoever counted me out, they one counting. Started from the bricks, but now we move mountains. They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, dealers with me for real.
Turn me up, bro. Shit. You know what it is. I know.
They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, dealers with me for real, they right here where I'm at. They know I like that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, the bad man, the bad man, the bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, you ain't gon' like me if you don't like facts. You up that thing on me, I shoot you right back. My credibility good, my reputation bad. Swear to God, you ain't gon' like it when I'm mad. The night out is up early with the rooster. I don't need the 1-9, that's Miss Schuster. Whoever counted me out, they one counting. Started from the bricks, but now we move mountains. They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, dealers with me for real.
Turn me up, bro. Shit. You know what it is. I know.
They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, dealers with me for real, they right here where I'm at. They know I like that. The bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, the bad man, the bad man, the bad man, right when you thought that it was safe to relax, nah, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, you ain't gon' like me if you don't like facts. You up that thing on.
Okay, let's talk about shopbougie.com. Shopbougie.com is a website you can go to and you can get all the accessories that you want to make your outfit look great. They have dresses, they have hair, they have earrings, they have everything that you need to get sexy. Make sure you use code BIGLAC15 for 15% off your next purchase on shopbougie.com. Alright, let's talk about So Wasted Designs. So Wasted Designs specializes in handmade waist beads, ankle beads, and wrist beads. They also specialize in custom-made jewelry. Get with them today, man, for your next event, party, or whatever. You can find them on etsy.com/shop/SoWastedDesigns today. Trying to get your credit straight for a new home or a new car? Contact Ms. Connie Washington over at Brighter Future Credit Restoration today. You can find her on Facebook or go to their website and make an appointment at www.brighterfuturecreditexpo.com. We all deserve a brighter future. Get yours today.
They wrote me off and I ain't like that, so I'ma fight that. The bad man, damn. Right when you thought that it was safe to relax, you gotta stretch that. The bad man, bad.
Alright, so Monsta Luther King.
True.
Let's start from the beginning.
Grew up Tuskegee, Alabama, little city down in Alabama, the heart of Dixie type talk. Came from the have not, saw a lot, did a lot, you know, experienced a lot of shit in life, you know what I mean? Turned you sour, you know what I'm saying? Try to find that road back to that positivity. Music was like an intricate part of that journey. Along the way, met a lot of people, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people look to me now, gave me this title, Big Homie and shit, so we out here popping game in these streets, man, you know, with his music, with his clothing, apparel, just trying to get game, you know what I mean, and get people away from the shit, how stuff is out here right now. And I say, when I say how stuff is out here right now, it's like, not just the streets, just the world as a whole, everything going in a negative, fucked up direction. I can cuss?
Yeah.
Look, I got a filthy mouth. So yeah, like, you know, everything going in a fucked up direction, man, and we just trying to turn it around and shed some light, man, and redirect people, man, you know what I mean? You don't got to be square, no sucker shit like that, but just trying to get them to refocus, man, you know what I mean? Knowledge is power, and growth is essential, you know? And as far as, like, what I'm seeing out here is, like, they preaching ignorance, you know what I mean? They want us as a whole to just be stupid and remain docile. So Monsta Luther King, you know what I'm saying, comes from showing respect to Martin Luther King, you know what I mean? Martin, you know, he taught uplifting and information and education. Me as the monster, I come from them projects, them streets, them gritty streets, so a different type of person to listen to me as versus listen to a clean-cut suit type guy. I mean, you get the same level of respect, and you're teaching the same thing, but you're just teaching from a level of understanding where we come from, you know? Low breed label, you know what I'm saying? We got together and created Last of a Dying Breed. Feel like ain't too many people left that come from the cloth that we've been cut. Matter of fact, I think the fabric not even made anymore, you know? Put together a collective of artists, real talented fellas. We got Backwood Morg, formerly of the Backwoods, you know, You Gonna Love Me, I Don't Like the Look of It, signed to Dallas Austin Rider Records. Around 2005, some shit like that. Now, you know, he had a stint as Alien Craft. Now he back to, you know, Backwood Morg. You know, we just revisiting, trying different types of sounds and music because he's talented, you know what I'm saying, as hell. You know, he's solo, a different type, you know, a different lane. And then we got Sir Calloway. I mean, he, what can I say, like his style of rap is more political, you know what I'm saying? More vigilant, political. He touched on subjects where people scared to reach out and speak on from what's really going on in society. And he's speaking from a lane, you know, of experience and from a lane of where everybody can relate to it coming from our sector. We got Jungle Baby from Alabama, used to be with a group, Small Time Ballers. They had a hell of a run in Alabama, way down under certified. The group consisted of Big Hope, Killer Cat, Lil Dirty, and Jungle Baby. Now Jungle, he doing his own thing as a solo artist, super talented. You know what I mean? We got Cootie Brown from North Carolina. He got his own lane. Like I said, all of them got their own identities, their own lanes. Super talented artists, man. We got AJ. She's a neo soul R&B type artist. Dropped a single grooving. It's more like a Erykah Badu, Jill Scott type lane, type vibe. Slum Beautiful. She's a female rapper, FemC. Cutting heads off any female rapper that thought they could spit. She spit it from the hood of the hood to the slum of the slum, but she's speaking information. You know what I'm saying? We got Dula Banks out of Alabama, out of Tuskegee, Alabama. Trap rapper, coming with his own vibe, his own sound, his own flow. We got Feng Shui, Southside Terror Boulevard, Terror Bullet, what they call him, a little younger. He got his own eclectic flow. He also is a clothing designer, you know what I'm saying? So he designing clothes and shit like that. We got XO Top Shelf, super producer, traveled the world with Sean Paul and Youngblood at a young age. So he's well seasoned and seen a lot, you know what I'm saying, in his music game, done a lot, super talented. We got Osama bin Laden, comedian, actor, you know what I'm saying? We got so many lanes just of different, different personalities, different vibes, different people, you know what I'm saying? They all seemingly the last of their kind in whatever it is, whatever lane they're doing, they remain solid to it, you know what I'm saying? Select few type talk. And that's that low breed as an entity. Then we got last of our kind clothing apparel, for athletic sports, just all type of shit Monsta Luther try to put his hands in, you know what I'm saying? Mainly just showing people that you don't have to be locked in, directed, stuck on this street mentality where they try to lock you into that faction and say, this is what it is, this is where you're stuck, you're trapped into that. And we glorify it and we get lost and we get stuck in that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to try to come up out of. So I try to show people, like, look, man, if me, the mud of the mud, slum of the slum, was able to pull up out of it, open my eyes and see this shit, I know the next Joe ought to be able to obtain this kind of shit, because I like walking on my knuckles and shit, you know what I'm saying? So for me to stand up on 2 feet, everybody ought to be able to stand up on 2 feet. So I just try to uplift, you know what I'm saying, and hand it, you know what I'm saying? I went out, got these degrees, these pieces of papers and shit that they talk about, everybody be like, oh yeah, such and such got this degree, such and such got that degree. Degrees ain't shit but a piece of paper. I'm here to tell you, you know what I'm saying? You can obtain them, if you want, but knowledge is inside you, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to pay for that information, it's free. You just gotta go and get that shit. These universities charge you for going and get the context clues in the library that you can go and use and get the information yourself. But what they did is went and grouped it together for you and make you pay for it. So, you just pick up some books and find that kind of information, man. I should have did it that way too, but I wanted to quick write it because I was proving a point when I went and got these degrees and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let them show that anybody can get this information, you know what I mean? Just sit your ass down and learn it, man. Let me see what else about Monsta Luther, man. Just, I guess, bad guy turned good. I guess that's what they call it. How they say good guys going bad, bad guy turned good, man.
What makes you a bad guy, though? What made you a bad guy, though?
Coming from the have-nots and coming from, you know what I'm saying, the level. Tuskegee, Alabama is considered like one of the highest rates of poverty in America. We don't touch the list because there's not that many people there. You feel me? So, with these lists that they say murder rates and crime rates and shit like that, they calculate them by the numbers. So if you don't have the numbers, then you're not gonna reach the list. But shit, for the amount of people that's in the sector, shit, it's hell. You feel what I'm saying? So coming from that, all we knew was to get it by any means necessary and to survive. And shit, me and my kind, we maxed out on survival. You feel me? And so for the normal and the ordinary and the people that think that the young boys is trying to get it by any means necessary because it was have-nots, that was cliche. So we was considered and painted the bad guys. You feel me? So yeah, the bad guy turned good. When I say turn good, I mean it's still a monster without a question. Just because I added Luther King, don't get it confused, But just the good side now, I just want to pass that information because it seemed like the more I try to read, the more I find out information. It's like, damn, I got to get this off, hand this off. Because like my brain be on overload. It's like if I hold so much information in there, shit, I can't put no more in there. So I spew it to the ones that's listening, hand that to them now. If I see that they reciprocating it, now I can goddamn put more in there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So other than being CEO of Low Breed, other than being the head honcho over at Look, what else you got your hands in?
Oh man, really my hands is just really tied into that as a whole. I put my hands back into that music lately because last year I got hit with that COVID shit right when it came out. Before anybody was fucking goddamn aware of what COVID was, I happened to be one of the lucky contestants that won the prize of catching that coronavirus right when in March when it hit, and nobody knew what it was. So when I caught it and I went to the doctor and all that kind of shit like that, they was like, if you ain't been to China, Wuhan, China, or been out the country nowhere, you can't have it. I was like, well, no, I think I got that shit, you know. I'm pretty sure, you feel me? I got it. So, you know, I fought with it for a couple months. Well, like, you know, from March all the way to like July, I fought with that shit, you know what I'm saying? And during that time, I was just reflecting and just hearing all this shit coming out as music and just as seeing people how they was moving as a whole, you know, just like sheep. And I was like, let me get back in this studio. Yeah. So lately I found myself just drowning in this music, man, back on this music like heavy how it was, you know, back in the day. Because music to me, it ain't for the finance. I mean, we good on that financial part. We played these games, you know. Anybody that know of, they know of. You feel me? So we do this music just for therapeutic reasons and shit.
So you got a new song out. Well, a new single.
Uh-huh.
The video hard as fuck.
Offerings and dues, man. I told myself that I'm going to drop a single every week this year. So we've been dropping singles back to back to back to back. Offerings and dues been getting a lot of fucking feedback, so everybody been focusing on that. We actually dropped 4 since Offerings and dues. But,
really?
But Offerings and dues just riding right now. So we riding it, and once it start, you know, declining, then we'll shoot the vision for Mud Life and see what it do. But Offerings and dues, yeah, it's like a street ballad, a testimony, reintroducing people to the Monsta. You feel me?
Y'all filmed it. Did you film that in front of Ebenezer Baptist Church?
True indeed. We was over in off Boulevard.
I grew up over there. It was apartments right there across the street. Yeah. Matter of fact, I went to elementary school right there at John Hope Elementary.
I feel like what better place to shoot it?
Yeah.
Than in front of, you know what I'm saying? Martin Luther taught the people. Martin Luther preached the same way. Paying homage, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
True
man. Who did the visual for that?
My little brother, Little Visual, Little Time 2, Isaiah. He y'all look him up, Ledox, if I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's one of the way. Ledox time 2. He shot the visual, you know what I'm saying? And he talented as hell, man. He's super talented. He got an eye with that camera. I would suggest, you know what I'm saying? My big homie, he actually finna be working with my big homie, Young Noble of the Outlaws. I mean, Noble seen the video and he was like, little bro, who shot that shit? Right, yeah, that bitch is out of control type talk. You know, I turned him on to him, so they in work. So be looking for Young Noble. Got some new work coming out. I missed the deadline. I was supposed to have been on a new mixtape, but I had a gang of personal shit going on, so I missed the deadline. But at the same time, y'all be on the lookout for Young Noble of the Outlaws. They got a new mixtape coming out, man. But Isaiah Little shot the visuals and he dope.
Man, he is dope as hell. That was a good. That's a good video.
True indeed.
That's a real good video. Like,
appreciate that.
I'm one of the types that I can like a song, but if the video garbage, I automatically stop liking the song.
And I'm the one where like I got to see the visual.
Yeah.
Because the visual got to, you know, with these words we paint pictures.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if the words that you paint, the picture not going with it, shit, the words ain't worth nothing. You feel me?
It ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't at all. But that video, bro, like, that was my first time hearing the song. I think you sent me the song, and I kept saying, all right, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. But then you put it on Facebook, and I said.
Got to put it in your face. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, the song was out. The song was out for like a couple weeks before I even dropped the visual. And the song wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just sitting there like, you got to check the damn song. But you know what I'm saying? You got to listen. Nobody want to hear the song. But then you put the visual in their face, and everybody like, I hear you now. You feel me? And it's always like that. You feel me? People don't hear before they can see.
Yeah.
You feel me? You could talk in somebody's ear, but if they not seeing what you're saying, it's like mumble mouth.
And you don't attribute that to how it is now, all the social media, because you remember back in the 80s, you might not saw a video for a song.
True.
For a year.
True. Look, we used to listen to the music on the tapes in your boom box and rewind that bitch trying to remember the song until the tape pop.
Tape pop.
You feel me? Biggest. Shout out Biggest. Say I let my tape rock till my tape pop.
Gotta put some fingernail polish on that thing
to
fix it.
Yeah, and you gonna always have that little skip in it. You know that's where you goddamn had to fix it at, man. Yeah. Time to change now, though. Yeah, I mean with this social media, with this just with technology as a whole, man. You know they was showing us back then. George Jetson was talking to Mr. Spatial Sprocket, his boss man, on that TV, showing him like the iPhones back then, and we didn't know it was coming, but shit, here we are. You know what I'm saying? Full circle, and now everything got to be a visual before you can get that mental. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, but it is what it is. We got to keep up with it, or matter of fact, try to supersede it. You
got to.
True.
So, time for the hard questions.
I'm with it.
You ready?
True indeed.
All right. So, Low Breed as a camp, who the dopest MC in Low Breed?
I think everybody would agree.
No, don't give me nothing political. You like this political?
My thing, why everybody fuck with me, they call me OG Big Bro and all that shit like that, because I don't like sugarcoat shit. I don't like if your feelings involved in it, you fucking with the wrong person out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna babysit you. I don't even raise mine on no. Like people love to lie. They want to hear the lies versus the truth. People will accept a motherfucker lying to you about you gonna make it than about somebody being truthful to you, telling you what it's gonna take for your ass to get off your ass and make it.
True story.
You feel me? So like I say, I think everybody in my camp and shit, everybody who listen to everybody out the camp will agree that Backwood Mark is the dopest MC. You know what I'm saying? He the dopest MC it is. You know what I'm saying? But all of them got their superpower. You feel me?
Yeah.
So Calloway is a Wordsworth. You know what I'm saying? He get in that notebook and he write the fuck out of some penmanship. But Backwood Mark, he's a Wordsworth and he has stage presence and the charisma of like the dopest artist. Jungle Baby, he has his own unique sound. His voice is like nothing you ever heard, like a ghetto Sam Cooke type flow with this rap shit, and his shit comes from pain. Like I vouch for him, I stand beside him in these streets. You feel me? So he gonna be that superstar in his lane. Cooter Brown, he smoked that weed, and he got this fat boy flow. You feel me? He positive with. He got a fat boy goddamn confidence that nobody can't touch. Like back in the day with the fat boys, the boys thought they was the sexiest motherfuckers in the world. And their confidence made them the sexiest motherfuckers in the world to the women. You know what I'm saying? So Cooter Brown got his lane like that. But like all of them got their issues, but Backwood Mark will be the dopest like when it comes to a full package of how he maneuver. And I think that's because he was seasoned at a young age with it like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Music now. How do you feel about the direction? Because coming from where you come from, a lot of people don't know you was part of Dungeon Family.
Generation Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, my big homie Backbone had all those put together. That's actually how I locked in with Backwood Mark. All those was under this umbrella that my big homie Backbone, Dungeon Family First Generation, was doing a music collective just of MCs and shit. And see, I was heavy in the streets really, and I just wanted to create a song. You feel me? I just want to create a song like, shit, what the fuck can I goddamn say? This was way back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was just out there with the two big t-shirts and all that shit. I was Dope Boy Dickies suit before that shit was cool, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck can I do just to, be like, hey, y'all shut the fuck up and listen to this real shit, because this shit out here is pussy. And I was like, man, let me hit goddamn Big Homie Backbone, because that was the closest thing to some real street shit that it was, that Concrete Law, 5 Deuce 4 Trey, and all that shit like that.
That's still my shit.
So I hit Big Homie and I was like, let's do a song. He was like, man, he tested water because he real street than the motherfucker too. You know what I'm saying? He king slime before slime was even said. So he like, I don't know, young blood. I don't, popping around and shit, bullshitting to it, and we finally got together and we revived. It was so deeper than even the fucking music. You know what I'm saying? So we just locked in, you know what I'm saying? He was just like the big homie, and he was just like, man, I'm finna start doing this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because whether people know it or not, a lot of these artists that were coming out back in the day, he was A&R in that shit. He was A&R. He was finding these folk coming to him, and he was making these folk major. He didn't get like the respect due from it. You feel me? So he put together this Dungeon Family Generation X, and I mean, it was y'all can go and get that shit on. Matter of fact, I think it's on Bandcamp or DJ. What is that? DJ. It's a site. But the album is Global Warming, Dungeon Family Generation X, and it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? It's an unheard gem because it just wasn't time for it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, hadn't evolved into the evolution of what they was to be.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's a classic gem, man.
So, back to my question. Being somebody that's been in the real industry, because you know a lot of these people they prop themselves up like they really doing it, they really doing some music. And every time you see them, they're at an open mic paying $25 to perform. You really can't call yourself being in the industry if you still paying to perform.
Okay.
So how do you feel about the music that's catching the ear of the people today? Do you think that rap has devolved, or is it, in your mind, is an evolution happening right now?
So check this out. When you say evolution, sometimes things evolve not for the better. You can evolve from a turd into a piece of shit. You feel me? So just because you evolved don't mean that it got better. You feel me? So I look at the music, true indeed, these young guys, I come from the era of drug dealing, you know what I'm saying? We had to sell the dope in the homes to make it out that project life, you feel me? These kids coming from the era of the dope that was being sold in the homes, and they got hold too. They product of, you know what I'm saying, junkies.
Yeah.
So they like we was the dope babies that grew selling the dope, and a lot of these babies now is the babies that was product of people smoking the dope. So they vibe is different. That's why you hear folks talking about doing all these recreational drugs and shit. It ain't nothing to knock them. It's just what they know. So like when you doing real music, when I say real music, you're doing music from the emotions that you feeling, because music you do it is an emotion. You know what I'm saying? You make music to make yourself feel better about a situation. You know what I mean? If you happy, you make music because you celebrate. If you stressed out or sad or upset, you making music because you in a pain right now. And these kids now, you know what I'm saying, they making the music from the era of all the drug use. So it's drug induced, so to speak. So they making dope ass music for their lane.
Yeah.
It just ain't my lane or a lot of other people's lane, because that's not what we familiarize how we maneuver with, you know what I'm saying? So they making excellent, the music, it's like the melodies, the motherfucking goddamn, the cadences, you know what I'm saying? The shit that they talking about that's relevant to them. I mean, it's great, but like I said, a turd can evolve into a piece of shit.
You think that's why a lot of the rappers that got their buzz in the 90s and the early 2000s coming back out and are popular now, like Busta Rhymes and all these people coming out with these albums that are like doing well?
I think that's because of the fact that our generation of music, we're tired of hearing the shit that's on the radios. You feel me? I mean, we just sick of hearing that shit. You feel me? And goddamn, so we going back and digging in the crates and looking for all the goddamn shit that we used to vibe to. Because now, back then, it wasn't available for the streaming services and all this shit like that. You had to find the CDs, the tapes, or the records and shit like that. And now, all these guys that went and got their catalogs digital. So we can go back and find these songs that we were like, damn, where's these songs and shit? You know what I'm saying? And so they going back and they looking for these songs and shit, and these guys is noticing their streams is going up, and it's giving them fucking motivation to go back in here and create new material. Yeah. Because like as rap, hip hop, we the only genre that put an age on this shit. Yeah. Saying you too old to do it. How are you too old to do something that's made to make a person feel better? Music is made to make you feel better. Back in the day of slavery, the slaves sung to make them feel better after picking cotton all motherfucking day. You feel me? So music, it shouldn't have a fucking age on it. So like we the only genre that's really fucked up like that. But I think they starting to get that now, you know what I'm saying? Because of this digital lane, coronavirus, shout out to that shit, because it's what set everybody down to make them start back searching and streaming. You feel me? So all the negatives came with a positive, ain't that something?
That's how it always happens.
True.
You can't get a positive without two negatives.
That's right. You feel me? Two negatives make a positive.
Yeah, yeah, man. So what's raw?
Oh, this is just some shit I picked up, man. Look, this ain't even none of our brand. It's some shameless plug. It matched the pants.
I thought that was some of your
Whoever
shit.
made this raw, man, salute y'all, because it's a nice, comfortable material, you know, and it's a nice little design.
I mean,
but yeah, it ain't part of our brand, man. This ain't none of the look of the low breed apparel.
But that's strange, because usually you wearing your shit.
True indeed. But see, I've been moving around past couple of days. I've been having a lot going on. Like I've been just back and forth. I had a interview yesterday, and you know I ain't have time to just find me. I want to, you know, when I'm jumping in that low breed or that look apparel, it got to be unique where they ain't seen it. You feel me? And make them want to be like, oh, where's that one?
Yeah.
So it's just a mark. That's some shit I learned. You know what I'm saying? Getting that marketing degree. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't gonna have it all the way right to make the propaganda right or the bandwagon jump, then just wait. It's always gonna be a time.
It's always gonna come back.
True.
It's always gonna come back. So, are you planning a push back into music, or are you just throwing out these singles?
No, we're gonna go hard. We're gonna go hard until the casket drop from here on out. You know, like I said, I brush like I done had brushes with fucking death, you know, plenty of times before just from a reckless living. You know what I mean? But this last little shit with this coronavirus, the way that I see how they trying to eliminate us as a whole, as a people, I say I gotta live. You know what I mean? So this music, we're gonna go hard in it, man. It's what made the Monsta Luther. So I'd be a pussy if I didn't respect it as such. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody know me who know me. They know me from these streets and from this music shit. So for me to just lay down what gave me, it'd be sucker. So I'm gonna go all the way hard. We going all the way until it's over.
So that corona really hit you hard, huh?
Oh yeah, it set back and gave me a lot of perspective on shit. It made me reevaluate a lot of stuff, reevaluate people, time. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Like if it ain't like for your time, I don't have time to waste no more. Like usually I would just fuck around and socialize and give people time that didn't really deserve time. So if it don't make sense now, it just don't even. I don't have time for the shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, that corona, goddamn, it's something serious. I advise all y'all to stay the fuck away from it.
I was just about to ask you that. Because you know it's a lot of people out there. Oh, this shit ain't real. Blah blah blah. And we got somebody right here that.
Stay the fuck away from it. Please.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, look, man, stay safe. You know, stay proactive, man. Try not to fucking encounter. If you don't have to be something or do something, don't, man. Just because whatever they doing out here, it ain't natural. And you need to fucking goddamn, you know, be well and be vigilant about yourselves and your loved ones, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about survival of the fittest, man.
You're a deep thinker. What you think about this vaccination?
What I think is your body's designed to heal itself. You feel me? So with you putting something inside your body that's dumbing your immune system down, you got to ask yourself how much sense does that make? You feel me? Your body is created to heal itself. What you put inside your body determines how your body moves. That's just like you got a brand new car and you putting some watered down gas in it, your shit gonna sputter. You know what I'm saying? Same way with your body. You put some bullshit in it, it's gonna sputter. So put the right shit in your body gonna do what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? You don't have to take artificial shit, you know what I mean, to make your body feel what it naturally supposed to feel. That's my perspective on it. But for all the people who want to get shots and shit like that, do it. Like ask yourself, you know, when you vaccinate your children when they're born, why you gotta vaccinate your kid and they born, they don't have shit? Why you giving them something and they don't got shit? You know, we as a people, we come from God-like mentality, you know, but we just been caught into a faction to where we've been trained to think in this faction that we've been in. We've been pre-programmed so long that we think the ill is the pro. You just gotta deprogram and reprogram, man. If it don't make sense, you go with your gut feeling. You call your gut feeling for, you know, a reason.
That was deeper than I was asking for.
Big old fact, man, you know. And some people don't like it for what I say, and some people, you know, they dare to rebuttal and shit like that. But you know, by all means, I'm open for conversation and debate. Whenever, you know, I'm me.
I ain't debating nothing you just said because I agree with everything you just said.
True
I
indeed.
agree with all that.
I don't mind being the bearer of bad news for a lot of people, you know, it's needed. Shout out 3 stacks. So what have you? You feel me?
That is funny. But it's true. And I was telling a friend of mine the other day, I was like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm not supposed to, but I don't get it. If people are getting over it, like some people are dying from it, yeah, true. But the young dying from it is so few and far between.
I mean, you got to ask yourself, are they dying from the virus or are they dying from what the virus did inside the body was something was already wrong with the body.
Yeah.
Did it block something off that was already goddamn fucking up in the body?
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like if you haven't had an oil change in your car, again, I'm gonna use that as a reference, you know what I'm saying, as an analogy. You haven't had an oil change in your car in fucking a whole year, and your oil is all sludged up and shit in there. You feel me? And then you go and get a cheap ass oil change. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? You done fuck it. Just like if your body been fucking up for the longest, and they didn't hit you with this fucking goddamn virus. Hell, the virus ain't was killing you. It just sped along the process of your body already fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True story. True story. I'm going to get you out of here on this. What you got going on coming up beyond the music? Because you always got your hands in something.
Yeah, man. Look, man. We got a whole bunch of shit. I got one of my homeboys, two of my homeboys that I was in the military with, man. We finna come together on a real estate investment group. We're gonna start buying, revamping, building properties and homes. We finna start looking into a lot of this land, and what we're gonna do with this land is we about to start building. I don't wanna talk too far ahead because I don't wanna give my secrets, because niggas will go and grab your shit and try to do it and shit like that. But what we're gonna do, like with this homeless shit, we finna address it, man. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost nothing to create neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? Create single family home, ranch style homes, you know what I'm saying? And make these neighborhoods be self-sufficient with the grocery stores, farming, and convenience shops inside of where these people can goddamn work to reinsert themselves back into society, you know? And then when you in and you out them, we just working on a lot of shit behind the scene, you feel me? Because these niggas out here buying multi-million-dollar homes and million-dollar cars and million-dollar necklaces and shit like that, man. Really, that's selfish and for sure, man. You got so many people out here that been dealt hard hands at life, and nobody is goddamn looking to help them. They looking past them, but you still riding around trying to shine. Then you wonder why the animal come out the bushes and bust your head for all that shining.
Yeah.
So we finna just do a lot of stuff, man. Try to help a lot of people with this have-not shit, man, and try to balance out the playing field out here, man. You know.
That's what's up. You in the movie too, ain't you?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the homie Bobby J, man. Greenhouse Films. They hit me up and got me a little role in the movie Codes coming out. He said, I think they July 2021 this summer. I want to say July, but I'm certainly saying this summer. I played a role in there, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of similar to the animal that you see, you feel me? So it wasn't that hard of a role, you feel me? But yeah, I think that movie gonna do big things, man. Like it's a well put together project, you know what I'm saying? A lot of key faces in it. I mean, I think it's gonna do nice. So I'll be be on the lookout for that this summer. True.
What else you got going on?
Man, just maintaining, man, living, and trying to see past the dumb shit, man. Educate myself as much as possible every day, man. That's all.
Give everybody your information, social media, anything they can reach you on. They got any kind of business shit they want you to be a part of.
You want to holler at me, man? You go to Loadbreed, LOADBREED.com, and then you click on the drop down link, and you can find all my contact info or any other artists or anybody else affiliated with the label or the brand. You can find them on the website. You just click on, you know what I'm saying, the face, and all the contact info will drop down. So that's Loadbreed.com. And everything else, Monsta Luther King, Monsta Luther King. I ain't hard to find. I'm out here.
I appreciate you for coming through,
True
bro.
Indeed. I appreciate you for having me.
Anytime. Let's get out of here, man. Big LAC Show.